There's a big question, which is, can performance reviews be inspiring? The answer to that is an absolute yes, and there's two parts to this. The first part is, if you're the manager and you're conducting these performance reviews or appraisal conversations with people in your team, you've got to create the conditions where people actually look forward to coming to this conversation. Sounds a bit weird sometimes, because often when we're notified that there's going to be a conversation about our performance or an appraisal conversation, for many people it can have negative connotations. And it's got to be where people actually look forward to it. Now, why might they look forward to it? Well, because there's value in it for them. Our ability to tap into the hopes, dreams and ambitions of people in your team or people in our teams is a really important aspect of making sure that people feel like this is a valuable interaction and they leave feeling inspired. And inspired is the key. It's not always easy to achieve that, but if you go into this conversation with that intent in mind, it's a lot easier to achieve. And the key, of course, is making sure that they feel that there's value in it for them. The other side, of course, is then for the people who are on the receiving end of these types of conversations. And if that's you going into a conversation with your line manager or with someone more senior, the key here is to be crystal clear as you can possibly be about what it is that you want. Often we say that human beings are really hard workers, but we're really bad askers. We're quite bad at being clear about what it is that we want. And often we look to other people to try and solve that question for us. The key input, the work that we all need to do individually, is to make sure that we're as clear as possible, so when we go into these conversations, it puts the whole performance in context and we can have a really inspiring conversation with our line managers about how best to support us, me, to achieve my ambitions.